On the podcast today, I'm talking about our Family Favorites Recipe Workshop and how you can get started collecting recipes for your family. Well, hello! Welcome to the Hungarian Living Podcast. I'm your host, Elizabeth Silver-Voss. Our goal is to discover, celebrate, and share Hungarian heritage and encourage you to do it too. We'll touch on food, travel, history, music, language, genealogy, and share stories from our guests. We're glad you're here. This is a podcast where we'll explore Hungarian heritage in a variety of ways. We'll introduce you to some fun people and organizations who love their Hungarian heritage and share some great resources with you so you can get connected to your Hungarian heritage in a deeper way. So whether you know a little or a lot about being Hungarian, this is the place to be. Hi, it's Liz. Welcome to the Hungarian Living Podcast. Today, our topic is about family recipes and how to pass them along. If you haven't noticed, life is flying by. I am in my late 50s, and I'm really starting to think about what information I'm leaving behind for my family. What are the important things to share? Have I shared them in a way that makes it easy for them to access? We have a basement with lots of boxes full of documents and important information. And while that is its own project, what I'm talking about here is a collection of your treasured family recipes that can be printed and shared and handed to anyone and everyone in the family, even before they think they want or need it. I am a pretty decent cook and baker, and I want my kids and grandkids to have our family recipes gathered so they can make them for years to come, even when I'm not around to cook for them or teach them how to do it. Where are your family favorite recipes? Have you been wanting to gather them together but haven't set aside the time? Believe me, I completely understand. Life can get busy, but this is such an important task. So let's do it together. Are your family favorites in 8 different cookbooks, on the backs of envelopes, on sticky notes, printed on paper, on recipe cards, in files on your computer, and in your head? How on earth will your people be able to recreate their favorites if you don't gather and share the information with them? It is so easy for these important recipes to get lost. So, our Family Favorites Recipe Workshop is all about collecting recipes for the generations and is designed to help you get moving on this special project. Let's gather the important family recipes all in one place so these favorites don't get lost or forgotten. This is a great gift for your cousins, siblings, nieces, nephews, children, and grandchildren. Once you have the collection of recipes started, you can always add to them and use some of the creative ideas we will be sharing to make your project very personal. It will be a wonderful gift to give. So grab your cousin, your mom, or your best friend and join us on Zoom for this 2-day workshop. It's open to anyone. Hungarian heritage is not required. We'll work together and have fun doing a task that we all know we need to do, but just haven't set aside the time to do it. Each participant can create the project the way they want. We'll talk about the tools and various options available and discuss the creative ways you can make this project very personal and meaningful. And class members will be invited to submit 2 of their treasured family recipes during class. We will combine these recipes into an ebook of family favorites, and each contributor will receive a copy of the recipes. This means you will walk away with other family favorite recipes too. If you have been a part of this class previously and you want to continue working on your project and meet fun new people, you are welcome to be a part of the class again at no extra charge. Just send me an email at liz@hungarianliving.com. Class meets on Saturday, March 2nd and Saturday, March 9th from 2 to 3:30 p.m. Eastern Time. All the details will be in the show notes, but you can visit thehungarianstore.com and look under the online classes area. Just be sure to look for Family Favorites Recipe Workshop, Collecting Recipes for the Generations, and sign up. We would love to meet you there. Thanks for listening to this episode of the Hungarian Living Podcast, and I hope to see you soon. Do you want to learn the Hungarian language, Hungarian history, or learn how to research the Hungarian side of your family? We've got you covered. Check out all our learning opportunities, as well as meaningful books and gifts at thehungarianstore.com. Thanks for listening. If you enjoyed this episode of the Hungarian Living Podcast, please share it with someone you know who loves their Hungarian heritage. If you own a business and would like to talk about sponsoring an episode of the podcast, please contact us at podcast@hungarianliving.com for more information. Special thanks to Stephen Chichek and the Animal Cannibals for the show music. Check out our show notes for links to resources mentioned in this episode. If you have a question or comment, we'd love to hear from you. We'll catch you next time.